Hello everybody, welcome again. Yeah. Today we're going to be talking about a Korean drama called Hotel de Luna. It was actually very popular. I'm sure you've heard about it. I mean, it was very popular. If you've not heard about it, then you don't watch K-drama. Yes, okay. Hotel de Luna is about this guy who ends up becoming the manager for a hotel for the dead. So it's not like as if he was like tricked into it. Actually, it was something that was arranged previously, not by him though. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, he was actually working in the hospitality department of another organization, and he knew that at some point he would actually have to quit his job and go on to this other job, working for dead people basically. So yeah, when time came, he quit his job and officially became the manager of Hotel de Luna. He's the only human being working there, and that manager position actually has to only be filled by a human being because the hotel is actually physically in place. So the hotel actually exists, like people can see it, but it has kind of like a barrier, like a spiritual force field barrier that a lot of people just kind of pass it. I think it also looks like an abandoned house or something like that, but some people can be able to delve like, or have, I don't know, maybe they're more spiritual or something, I don't know, or maybe they have issues, so they'll be able to see it more. So at times like that, when they have problems with human beings, they need another human being to be able to relate with them. But so that's why the manager is a human being, but the manager also has to be able to see ghosts. So because normally people can't see ghosts. I mean, this is all hypothetical, so let's just keep going. Anyway, people can't see ghosts, so the guy too has arrangement was made for the manager to also be able to see ghosts. Somebody else was actually in his position before he came, but the person retired, and so he had to take over at that time. So yeah, this manager is kind of like the in-between. The hotel actually takes care of these ghosts. I mean, it's a hotel, like okay, they're not chilling, but like they have everything like a hotel has. They actually take care of them. But there's also the Grim Reaper that tells you, bro, your time is coming, you better go. Most of the people that stay ghosts, I mean there are people too, but most of the ghosts that stay in the hotel are actually, they have unfinished business, so the manager and the other staff in the hotel have to take care of them too. So that's the major reason for this hotel existing, to take care of the unfinished business of those other people while they move on. But it could take a long time, and some people don't want to move on. So it makes for very, really funny situations. The main plot of the story actually centers around the main female character, which is the CEO of the hotel. Her name is Manuel, and she is not fully human, but she's not entirely a ghost. Something happened in her past, and she's kind of like being in this in-between. The same way his managerial role is filled from time to time, is the same way her CEO role is also filled from time to time, but she has been the one that has stayed the longest because of her own unfinished business, which was a really captivating story, but I don't want to get into it yet. I mean, but it was really nice. So she herself too kind of has like, she herself is the main, like her own story is the main plot of it. But aside from that, you have other people around, which are the staff members. The main staff members being the concierge, and then the head of housekeeping, and also the bellboy. That they call them bellboys, right? That's the only name I know for the guy. So these three people, and including the CEO and the manager, all of them kind of have to deal with these ghosts coming in and out and making sure they are well taken care of. So getting into what I like about the show, it was so interesting. I mean, K-dramas and their ghost stories I've not watched a lot of them, but the ones I've watched, they are not horror at all. They are more of comedy. That's just the truth. Like, I don't know. And it's good because growing up, I used to watch a lot of horror, even including ghosts, and so it kind of scarred me for life. So I can't really watch American horror movies like at all. In fact, not even before I used to watch with people, now I can't even watch it at all because man, my brain, hey, the paranoia that will fill my soul. I don't even want to go there at all. But watching K-drama like ghost movies, they are interesting. They are so nice. They are funny, and you know, these ghosts in the hotel, they don't understand the concept of personal space, so they can be in your business. And especially for the manager, Chunsang, yes, his name is Chunsang. Especially for the manager, like they can get into his personal business at any time and they don't even understand. They don't understand boundaries. So it really made for very fun, entertaining times, as well as the side characters as well. The storylines with them were also very interesting. I love the fact that the characters had, like, you know, they present themselves as one way, but then going into the show, you see that they actually have a whole different side of them, and I really liked it because really their storylines held a lot of depth and a lot of lessons, and I really loved it about, you know, the show. The main character himself, like I said, he took his Chunsang. I don't want to say main character. Chunsang took his, I don't know, should I say his sentence? I don't know. It's not a punishment, it's not a sentence, but like he took this managerial role like a boss, you know. This guy, like, he took it seriously. It wasn't like this ghost, blah blah blah. No, he actually took it very seriously, and he was very upbeat, very professional, very nice. And I think he really blended very well, or contrasted very well with the main CEO, like, because like I said, she had like a very dark past, so she kind of like basically gave up on life and on afterlife. Something like that. So they really kind of like they yin and yang each other. Can I say that? Yes. You know, but like I said, I'm sorry. Like I said, they all had different characters and different sides to them, even Mr. Chun-sang. And I really love that about it. The blending, the fact that it could be very funny and upbeat at one point, but then they deal with very serious cases on the other spectrum. I really loved that about the show. I love the way it went on. Every scene was important and necessary. There weren't times when it was like, oh no, this thing is dragging, or what is this here for? No, it was 16 episodes, but every scene in every episode was very detailed, very important, and really kind of served the entire plot, which was so good. What I didn't like about the show though was, as it's a drama, it obviously had romance in it. Yeah. So there was some romance, there was some like couples in the show, and you know, some romantic interests and stuff like that. Not just with the main characters, but also with some side characters. I like the side characters, and it was very cute. It was actually between the bellboy and one other living girl like that. Something happened with her. I don't want to get into it, but that one was cute. It was very funny to me. But the one with the two main characters, I felt like it was a little bit forced. I didn't really like the chemistry between them, and to be honest, I would have preferred them as friends. I think he would have actually helped out more as a friend than as any romantic interest. I mean, like I said before, the girl was not fully living, but she wasn't. Manuel, the CEO, she wasn't fully living, but she wasn't, you know, fully dead. So she was in this kind of weird in between. You don't know what to do with this kind of person. But the guy, Chun-sang, he's fully living. So, you know, how is this going to work? Anyway, I didn't really like it. Thought they were better off as friends. But aside from that, I think everything else really I loved. The lady is she is such a, I really like her character. Like, this kind of boss lady, but at the same time she could also be soft and very warm. I don't know, I really liked her, but I don't know if I would have felt her as a love interest for the guy. That's just me. So yeah, like going into the show, it really looked like it was just going to be a very like comedic show, but I really learned a lot from it, and especially about life and just utilizing your life well and making sure that you don't live with any regrets. As you grow older, you have to grow wiser. You have to let go of whatever grudge or malice or anger you hold towards someone. You know, life is really too short for you to hold on to things that at the end of the day are not going to make you happy. So I really learned that from that show, because so many of them were actually really hung up on people based on grudges, and it's ruined them even after they died. Even though this is not, I don't know, anyway, it's not technically possible. But anyway, it ruined them after they died, and a lot of them couldn't move on. So I just realized, in this life, you just really have to end up, if you're not doing it for other people, you're doing it for yourself. Holding a grudge, it's just going to destroy you more than it's going to destroy the other person. So I really enjoyed, that lesson really got to me, and I really loved that. If I were to rate it, I would give it worth taking time out to watch. Yeah, because I really, it was so captivating. I got into it, and I have no regrets. I binged it. I have no regrets for that. It was really interesting. It was a lovely story. That's it for me and Hotel de Luna. I love the name. The name actually has something to do with, I don't want to spoil it, but you should go watch it, check it out, it's nice. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you like this video, please like it. If you don't like it, you can also dislike it. Please comment, please comment, please. Thank you. As always, I wish each and every one of you wellness in every single area of your lives. Bye bye.